What it do, y'all? It's your girl Kia, and I'm back again with another video. So, if you know, you know. Um, y'all can see by the title. Yeah, your girl popped out with a baby or whatever. It's been a little. I ain't gonna say a little rough, but it's been quite interesting. Um, I don't even know where to start, y'all. Like, to be honest. Let's see. It all started back in like June, July, or whatever like that. Um, I had missed my period or whatever like that, and something was a little off or whatever. So I went to the doctor, and then the lady say, "Congratulations, you're pregnant," and I'm like, "What? That's crazy." So it kind of like shocked me. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I've had to process, like, I literally had to process this because I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? How I'm going to feel? Like, I just had a lot of emotions going through this or whatever like that. But, um, I thank God that I have the people that I have. Some people make you want to be distant, and that's fine, but during this process, the main person that I really want to like shout out to or put up front is my mom. If you're watching this, and if you know me personally or whatever, um me and my mom don't have like this, I ain't gonna say bad relationship, but like we bump heads a lot. So, and that's with every mama and daughter or whatever. But she kind of like made the process more easier to go through because she wasn't like she wasn't that type to be like, how, like, okay, so how like most parents be like, they'll sit down with their child and be like, oh well, such and such, what are you gonna do now? How you gonna do this and da 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 da. She wasn't like that. So I was kind of expecting that, but then when I told her, like when I came out and told her, well, she kind of like knew, like they have mother's intuition or whatever like that. So she was just like, well, why you just didn't tell me? And I'm like, now mind y'all, I'm 28 years old, and this is my first pregnancy, and so it was just like, I feel like, and I still do feel like this to this day. I don't know if many of y'all ever experienced this, but let me know in the comments. I still feel like it's a teen pregnancy. Like, I just feel like, dang, like I like I don't know, but for the most part, y'all, the journey has been easy. When I say y'all easy, 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 the only thing that I had a problem with was by me being sick, and like my attitude kind of like got like I was getting irritated a little bit more than I usually do. But thank God that I pray every day. I prayed every day for me and my child or whatever like that. So with that, um it made it easier to deal with, because I was still working at the time or whatever like that, and I was just like, man, I was just counting down the days till I was ready to go. Cause at that point, when I found out that I was pregnant back then, I had just lost my car or whatever like that. So I was just like, my main focus before I even knew I was pregnant, my main focus was like, dang, I need to get a car because I hate depending on other people, and I hate being on other people's time. And so during that time, like after I found out that I was pregnant or whatever like that, me and my mom had a talk, and she was just like, work while you can, save up the money or whatever, save up whatever kind of money you need to or whatever, and just go from there. Don't worry about getting a car and stuff like that. Cause at the time I was using her car. Like, cause okay, so I would close at night and stuff like that, and I would use her car after she get off work to go to work or whatever. So that's what made it kind of easier. And then um during that, it like, it's, I feel like time went by so fast because that day that I found that I was pregnant up until like, the months and months and stuff like that, it felt so fast because my belly, like, for my birthday, I was like, I want to say, I was like 4 months pregnant. So my belly wasn't that big, and I might show y'all in the picture. I don't know if I can add it in there or whatever, but yeah, I was showing, but I wasn't showing like that. But it was crazy because everybody knew just by me, like, and I tried to hide. I tried to hide it so much. All at work, I was wearing a medium, y'all. Look at me. I don't even wear mediums. I was wearing a medium sized jacket, black at that, and I still was showing. And when I was working or whatever, everybody was just like, "Oh, you know what you're having? It's a boy. It's a boy." I'm like, me personally, I'm not that type of person to be like, cause I see all these gender reveals and they be like crying and mad because they didn't get what they wanted. Like, it's okay. You gotta still love this human being. You know what I'm saying? So I was just telling everybody, I was like, I want to have a healthy child. It don't matter to me if it's a boy or a girl. Like, I gotta take care of this person regardless. So anyways, luckily I was blessed with a girl. So it's mommy and me dates. It's going to get ice cream together. It's matching outfits. It's getting her hair done by me. It's everything we're gonna do together. Like, so she looks just like my mama. Like, she looks like me, my mama, and my brother put together. But overall, it has been a blessing to actually be a parent. But I just never would have thought that I would actually, like, be doing it. But God has blessed me with a mentality and with the mindset of, and with the people that I'm like, my family and stuff like that. Like, y'all, I've been watching kids since I was 13. Probably even more than that. But luckily, my older generation, they raised me, and having cousins around and stuff like that, um it showed me maturity because I am I was mature at that age, but I also, like, growing up, I knew how to take care of kids and stuff like that because I've watched my god sister, I've watched my little sister, I've watched so many kids. So it's just like, this was the experience. Like, it's not a regular experience, but it's like it go together because, you know, now that I have my own child, I'm able to, I know what to do. Like, I don't have to, what I'm saying, be panicking or go to somebody that has kids or go to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm lucky that I'm able to do it mostly on my own and stuff like that. So yeah, that comes with that. But um my postpartum, so I had her February 2nd, and we came home on the 4th, I want to say. Y'all, labor. Okay, so labor wasn't that, okay, how can I explain this? So I had to get induced at 36 weeks because by me being small and by her being small, um I think that they did that because of me being small, but if she was to grow any bigger, it would have made it complicated for me. I think that was in my mind. That's in my mind. Yeah. But so yeah, they induced me at 36 weeks or whatever. And every doctor's appointment I went to, everything came out good. There was no, she ain't have no problems. Actually, I fell in love with the ultrasound. It was so cute. She had like little bubbles or whatever like that. She was sucking her little toes. So that's what made it more, bittersweet or whatever. Um, I'm still getting into like the adjustment or whatever like that. Um, so my postpartum, it's not as bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Um, I don't feel like I don't have no anxiety. I don't have no fear of, what am I doing wrong? Like, how most parents be or whatever. Um, I'm really working, y'all. I'm really without me going to a job, I'm still working. Like I had this planned out before I had her because I'm like, okay, when it's due time for me to leave, because I do have a business, as y'all can see, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get everything back in motion and stuff like that. Like I'm 2025 is my year. Like I'm putting things into motion and I'm not playing. I'm not letting up. Like I'm so serious. So um, and y'all, actually, I was supposed to have her February 22nd, but like I said, they induced me on the actually they induced me on the first, and I had her on the second. So in my mind, I'm telling all my family and my coworkers and stuff like that. I'm like, y'all, she not gonna come on the 22nd. They gonna like I'm gonna have her before then. And just so happened, that's what I said. Like, you gotta listen to your. But anyways, so yeah, y'all, I've been working. Uh, I'm still getting back into the groove of like, how my body is popping back or whatever. The pain, y'all. The only thing that really like scarred me was the aftermath. Like after, like I gave birth vaginally, but after I pushed her out, like I lost so much blood. So they had to, and I was hemorrhaging, and it was like I was shaking. Like y'all know how like y'all be shaking. Like I was just feel like I was having a seizure. So they had to give me two blood transfusions or whatever. If I'm saying it right, y'all. I don't be knowing how to say that. So yeah, that was that. Um, I had epidural, and after that, man, y'all, it felt like my back was hurting. I really couldn't feel my legs. Like they say that you can't feel your legs or whatever, but my legs was big. Like I'm talking about my body was so big. And um I wasn't able to move my legs or whatever like that. So they kept coming in, checking in on me and stuff like that, making sure that I got everything that I need. Y'all, I was still in pain. I'm talking about my back was hurt. I'm talking about I'm crying. I'm telling these people, I'm like, y'all, my back hurt. If I could just get a pillow, two pillows, put behind my back, I would be good. But they sitting up here trying to figure out like, they're like, oh, they trying to avoid everything. No, nigga, my back is hurting. If y'all don't give me a motherfucking pillow, so before I curse all of y'all out, like I was really on 10. Like I'm talking about tears in my eyes. Like they seen me crying because I was in so much back pain and stuff like that. And then the lady that was giving me like medicine stuff like that, she came in. She was like, oh, like she would ask me like how my pain level was. Man, it was always an 8. Every time she came in, there was an 8, 9, 8, 9. Shit, I should have said 10. But every time she gave me them, yeah, I had went right back to sleep. But they was aggravating, kept coming up in there or whatever. And I'm talking about I was burning up. But then they was checking in on my baby and stuff like that. Y'all, I feel so bad because my mama, she was there, like she was helping me and stuff like that, but she was also tired. And this is something new to new to this household and stuff like that. So we just had to get in the transition or whatever. But yeah, y'all, this actually is she's actually a week old or whatever. So her next doctor's appointment is this Friday, Valentine's Day. Um, she's getting her checkup and stuff like that. And I just been rolling with it. I've been getting up every time, she squirm, and I can just tell like when she's hungry, and I don't really have to like she don't really cry when she's like wet or has like, poop in her diaper or whatever, but she squirms. So I just be like, okay. So when I feed her, I just go ahead and automatically change her or whatever and stuff like that. And my mama talking about some she grandmas, y'all need to stay in y'all place. Anyways, yeah, y'all. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I might do a part 2, so stay tuned with that. Make sure y'all share this video with somebody and let's get this thing going. Don't mind my hair, y'all, because I was in the process of trying to get it washed. It ain't happening. So I'm rocking with the fro. Yes, this is my real hair. This ain't no wig. So peace.